Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to go over what is the updated Savannah Dunes disc golf course at Bunker Hills Regional Park.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining. So there's a little bit of a disclosure I need to explain quick here. So I was recording the bunker stuff and I completely ran out of daylight.
Because we're running out of daylight, let's just get into it.
Completely. So it's going to be a little bit pieced together of 2 days of recording. Also, I'm going to split this video up. So this is the front 9, and then be sure to stay tuned for the back 9. So yeah, thanks. Enjoy.
It appears like they might be making a couple of new holes. So it goes from a 9-hole to an 18-hole, and I'm really excited about that. I'm going to do my best guess at what those holes are and the flow of the park and show you those. And because we're running out of daylight, let's just get into it. Currently, course par is a 29 with a distance of 3,200 feet. Hole 1, T sign says par 3, 340 feet. It's a straight shot that finishes left. Good kiss. Should be a putt. Hole 2 is a straighter shot, 275 feet, slightly downhill. You got a little bit to contend with off the tee. You have the trees to your left, these little bit trees right here, and those late trees there, so it's got to be following the curve the whole time. Oh, it's too high, too left. Might be in some trouble. There's significant things in the way, amount of things in the way if you go long or if you come up short in any direction. It doesn't look so bad now because it's fall and a lot of the leaves have fallen, but in the summertime, I'm sure, well, because of all the clearing they're doing, I'm sure it'll get better. That was bad. Normally after hole 2, there's a sign that says next tee, and you go to hole 3, which is right here. My assumption with the new holes is you'd actually go like this. You would turn right, you'd walk backwards a little bit, and the new hole is in there. And there's this blue stake. There is a red stake. So my assumption, because this is going on all over the course, that blue stake means tee pad and the red stake means basket. From the edge of the asphalt path, not the stake, it's about 200 feet. As you can see, there's a bunch of trees here. 7-ish are painted yellow. I'm assuming that means they're taking them out, but let's find out if they need to. Oh, okay, that was bad, but it looked like it might have had potential. Now there's the real gutsy route, which is like straight at it. I hit something. I'm gonna try that hyzer line again. Maybe try to keep it a little lower, because I mean, I don't think they need to get rid of all of those. Maybe a couple. There's a cool tank right here. Small gap ended here. First one was especially horrible. I don't know if you heard that whack. So this is a good hole. I also think that you can move this stake kind of back where the camera's put at right now. It makes a way more guarded green, or even just this way a smidge tucked in. See, like if they just moved it right to here-ish. Because like this is, I'm uphill right now. They could put it back in here, do a little more clearing, even put in that bowl down there. Or you could clear all 8 trees. Make a ton of sense if you put it down in there. That'd be cool. Then all the trees would make sense. Otherwise, right now, I don't think all of them need to go. So after you finish that hole, you walk this way and then you go back to this path and then you turn left. And then I think that's where the next hole is. So you walk a little bit further and here's your blue stake. And then down there, red stake. This time measuring from the stake to the base of the red stake. It's like 260 feet, playing downhill. Should be a putt. This is a really cool hole. I hope that they leave a lot of these pines that are painted. It just creates this like super lazy hyzer line. And then the yellow stuff in the middle just takes away a bunch of technicality from the hole, makes it like super easy. That was probably too high if it was a real basket. This is a good hole I wouldn't touch much of, if at all. I mean, it's not easy by any means, but it's not the most challenging hole in the world. 260-foot downhill putter shot. Maybe mid or fairway depending on your skill level, but it's not very far, just straight. I mentioned a tank, so we'll get back to that in a second. And then once you're done with this hole, you walk up this hill and then you turn left is my assumption. Told you there's a tank. Here at Bunker Hills Regional Park, they have a Veterans Memorial. Super cool. Shout out to all the men and women who have served this country. We appreciate you. You'll take another left at the fork in the road. It's kind of a longer walk, I won't lie. And you'll stumble upon this blue stake. Now, once you hit this blue stake, my assumption, again, red stake is basket, blue stakes are tee pads, is down there. I think for me, if the tee pad's gonna be here and they leave that stuff, it's just a hyzer. It won't be an easy hole, but it is a little bit shorter. I think I'm hitting the stake at 260. Oh, ton of luck. Try the forehand. Super beefy? No, we'll go medium beefy. Medium beef. I mean, that'll do. Both plays are okay. I missed my line crazily on the right side, but what do you do? Get better. That's what you do. My right forehand, edge of C2. My first shot on the other hand, though, was bad. In jail. And this hole is pretty good. Trim the canopy. Give us a bigger ceiling. I probably would have hit cage. Let's be real, guys. That would have hit cage. Now, my take on this is after you're done with that hole, you'll walk the path left. And you'll walk past this shot. Here's my best guess. And I have assumption maybe they'll cut this path off, lay grass, and you'll just play this on the way back to 3. 198, 200, 60 to that. So it's gonna be a 260-foot hole. Basically hyzering the whole way and so that's my guess. It's my best guess. That's what I'm going with. It's a 260-foot hyzer. So let's throw it like a 260-foot hyzer. Hopefully nobody's coming around that corner. Let's try the forehand flex. Oh. Okay, so hopefully they get rid of that asphalt and then I think this is going to be the hole. Okay, so if this is a hole, it leaves a lot to be desired. Obviously, hopefully they rip this asphalt out so you don't play along it. And or that way you end the path. So your discs don't get all tore up and you ain't throwing on people walking and whatnot. Hopefully they just eliminate that completely, because that would be super, super good. This hole gets me every time. Hole 3, current hole 3 is 320 feet. Par 3. It's just like straight ahead. But you have so much stuff to contend with, like you got to learn the shots you're uncomfortable with. Otherwise, you'll never get better. That's how I feel. I don't think I've ever birdied this hole. Oh, get lucky. Flex out. I don't know if it came out or not. I give it a shot. Hole 4. Par 3, 250 feet. Dead straight. Pick your straightest disc and throw it to 250 feet and have it stop. Let's see if I can do that. And I did not do that. But I got it halfway down the fairway, which is really short. Well, got a jump putt. Well, I was a little wrong. The first one's closer to a jump putt than the second one. This was much closer than I thought. And I can't putt. I know what I'm working on my off season. Content. Hole 5. Par 3, 252 feet. This dog leg left. This is a tougher hole. It's not a give me. There's a couple of different ways to attack. Oh, get off it. Miss it. Skip. Oh, that was way too much flare. So I did skip early and left. Since they've been doing clearing out though, like this isn't as bad as it used to be. I can see all of the things in this area that they've been clearing out. I wonder if they're like maybe gonna do alternate pin locations. There's still some trouble. So I don't have a whole lot here, but it's still significantly better than it used to be. All right. I'm bored. No, I'm definitely outside circle. All right, so under this guy, little pushy, nosy up, Mary bounce if I can try it. All right, cool. Tap that out, move on. I appreciate you. Like and subscribe, share if you want, and appreciate your time. See ya. Come on.